哇，各位乘客，我们终于回来桃园啦！哦，接下来要做一件事，我很久没有在这边做了，
对，
我会有点紧张，请各位准备好，好吗？如果你准备拿下今天的比赛，我要听到桃园的尖叫声 ！Very good。
是的，真的是非常的开心，可以在我们最后的2场主场赛事的时候呢，回到我们的家啦，真的是太棒了！
在这边呢，要感谢四处陪着我们到处征战的你们，先给自己一个最大的掌声，好不好？
没错，我们从板桥一路到台中，还有天母以及新竹，真的是非常感谢所有球迷朋友的等待，我们的移动主场之旅正式的结束了。
也要感谢呢，桃园巨蛋修缮工程中有桃园市政府的大力协助，让我们有更棒、更好的场地，请掌声送给桃园市政府，谢谢。
睽违了这么久的桃园主场，也希望等一下比赛的过程中，大家一定要帮我们大力的支持、加油以及应援哦，感谢大家。
在今天呢，我们有非常多重要的与会贵宾来到我们主场的比赛。那称名到的贵宾呢，也请跟大家挥挥手，大声招呼，也请我们所有乘客用热情来欢迎他们。首先呢，欢迎我们上扬产业执行长吴国华吴执行长，
欢迎吴执行长，
你好。接着欢迎上扬产业商用洗衣事业群总经理庄雅兰庄总经理，
欢迎你，
你好。
接下来是上扬产业新发事业群副总经理及品牌长尤念琪尤副总经理，欢迎你，
欢迎你。好的，接着呢，我们也要欢迎我们的贵宾呢，来跟我们说几句话。让我们欢迎上扬产业新发事业群副总经理及品牌长尤念琪尤副总经理来到中圈，欢迎你。
欢迎尤副总，
你好。
Hello， 大家好。
欢迎尤副总经理，你好。
大家好，我是上扬产业的 Nelly。然后呢，今天非常开心，因为上扬产业呢，还有我们所代理的30重工空调，今年是第1年正式加入我们桃园璞园领航员的应援团。对，然后。快，掌声！我最怕尴尬了。
不会，不尴尬，不尴尬。
好，那因为今天也是很特别的一天嘛，就是今天不只是一场球赛，然后也是我们领航员正式把我们整个主场带回桃园。对，那我想主场好像也不是一个场馆而已，最重要的是我们大家可以在一起呐喊，一起相信，然后一起把我们主场的气势拉到最高。对，所以今天晚上就期待听到大家的尖叫声，让我们一起让桃园主场全面升空。谢谢，
谢谢尤副总经理，谢谢。
尤副总，
哇，非常有活力。好的，现在呢，也用热情来欢迎我们来访客队——台南台钢猎鹰队。
来访客队台南台钢猎鹰球员名单：1号王玉祥，2号张志豪 ，Number 5 Ray Makalu 麦拉人，7号崇义人，8号李宇杰，13号谢宗荣，15号林宇谦，18号盖比，24号郭少杰。 先发5人名单：3号古毛维嘉 ，Number 4 Damon Cruz Damon，6号白萨，23号陈范博彦 ，Number 00 Fardos Amac 飞斗士。教练团体能教练郭韩国，助理教练 Shanto Martin Chris O'Shea 邱品联，总教练 Raul Comer， 总经理王成伟。
成长不是偶然，而是一次又一次让胜利变得理所当然。成长不是偶然， 而是一次又一次让胜利变得理所当然。
无缘建筑，他们办到了所有球队办不到的事。随时的连打。
再来。是。
Right here, let's go. 我快过去，现在未来，我 take it off。一次探头率先在情，跟着音乐变拳头。Oh, eyes on me， 我们对付起来变接受。Cause we ready to the fly, you've been waiting for, waiting for, waiting for, waiting for. Oh, oh, oh.
Dare to fly， 我来主宰，这是我的舞台，随便都是 highlight。Dare to fly， 超人期待。Dare to fly， 我来主宰，这是我的舞台，随便都是 highlight。Dare to fly， 超人期待。We are pilots。Oh, eyes on me，
Oh, eyes on me，
Oh, eyes on me。Me and my crew 都在找寻 ，Pilots 心里要小心，我们离目标就快靠近 ，Cause we ready to fly。We fly into the sky， 也知道你们都会在 ，Cause we know what you're waiting for，waiting 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 for。Oh, oh, oh。Dare to fly， 我来主宰，这是我的舞台，随便都是 highlight。Dare to fly， 超人期待。Dare to fly， 我来主宰，这是我的舞台，随便都是 highlight。Dare to fly， 超人期待。We are Dare to fly， 我来主宰，这是我的舞台，随便都是 highlight。Dare to fly， 超人期待。Dare to fly， 我来主宰，这是我的舞台，随便都是 highlight。Dare to fly， 超人期待。We are pilots。
桃园璞园领航员球员名单：水备号5号威朗喷射机飞进你的心，欧文陈强爽；水备号3号控球生力军空中好声音帅气小生陈立胜。水备号10号，坚持到底漂配男子汉李明伟。水备号13号，空中飞龙禁区龙卷风谭杰龙。水备号25号，你的护国神阵领航不倒翁李正。水备号31号 ，Number 31， 领航装甲车拦下堡垒 ，William Artino。接着欢迎水备号12号，篮球贵公子桃园彭于晏李佳康。Starting Five 先发5人名单。 学妹号24号 Number 24重返天际线，桃园哥哥 Trivial Gray。学妹号1号禁区爆竹，篮板先知 Mustafa P.LG。 It's number 21， 波浪咖啡3分王 Alebra。学妹号30号，控球魔术师神奇小白白耀成。 现在我要听到全场最大的尖叫声！他回来啦！全村的希望狂野 MVP 野王6球卢俊祥。桃园无云凯防是彭立珍，体能教练刘厚少，体能教练刘连杰，助理教练柯焕伟，助理教练唐伟杰，助理教练陈世杰，助理教练黄启峰。 助理教练及球员发展总监杨一峰，总教练 Camino， 副领队黄少恩，副领队陈信安，欢迎双方球员。同时也谢谢 PLEAGUE Crew 以及我们的库甲，谢谢。
Y'all don't understand, it's a phenomenal brand. Smack going down like Q domino hand. If that rapper alive, he probably happy just to slap me a 5. Homie, the game ain't dead. It's just a couple key athletes died. That's why I'm rapping like I have to revive. The mixture of magic and MJ passion. Getting the way it's gonna be tragic as MJ passing. With ears like DR, the CPR. The game will never breathe its last breath because we are the house gang. Rap's holy alliance. Why you so scared? I'm only a giant. I do it late night. Call me Conan O'Brien. In the nose on my gun look like Pinocchio lion. Last week, got y'all say that your pops up so big. I rather say that I'm pops up so big. You look at my microphone like the old box.
各位不想要错过任何的商品资讯，又是不想要排队吗？那请各位呢多多使用我们领航员官方商城以及啦啦队线上商城来购物啊。而今天呢，在我们非人席的乘客群朋友们，记得在客队罚球的时候，高举你手中的棉豆腐催眠面包板板，来干扰客队罚球。那我们会在赛后选出2位获得我们棉豆腐所提供的枕头当做奖品。那今年呢，我们也继续携手应援好伙伴棉豆腐，新增 MVP 飞行乘客的特殊奖项，请大家呢在赛前到指定的抽奖箱投进抽奖帘，我们会在赛事结束前抽出1名 MVP 飞行乘客，由当天的 MVP 飞行员亲自来颁奖。飞行乘客可获得棉豆腐标准单人棉豆皮一组，让我们称霸航线，斗阵起飞。
是的，今天的中。
Ladies and gentlemen, seniors and youth, the champion Taoyuan Pilots return home, playing their final game of the regular season before the playoffs. On the other side is the TSG Ghosthawks in town to face the defending champions. It's been 202 days since the regular season opening game here on a Sunday night, and 153 days since the Pilots last played here at home in the East Asia Super League comeback for the ages. Back to the Plus League regular season, the Pilots have a 19-win, 3-loss record with 2 games to play. The Braves finished their season last weekend and have an even 12-win, 12-loss record. The Ghosthawks, because they are at a 3-wins, 5-loss disadvantage to the Braves, even with a win tonight, will finish this season in 3rd place in the Yankee Arc, round out the group at number 4 in their inaugural season. The Pilots played a BCL Asia East game in Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia, and there were actually Taiwanese Pilots fans who flew all the way to watch their team. And we'll hear from them later in the broadcast. On the Mandarin commentary track, on the left, it is former head coach Qiu Dazong, and on the right is Formosa Television's Cai Qingjing. I'm Ryan Chen. Thank you for tuning into this English broadcast of Plus League Basketball. 球迷朋友们，你找到英文的转播，要听中文的转播讲评，就按照中文的转播连接。谢谢你的收看，记得我们 Plus League 的转播都要帮我们按赞。The Pilots once again undefeated in the Basketball Championship League Asia East group stage, entering the 4th quarter down by 16, but they made their first 5 3-pointers in a row. In the end, they shot 42% in the game to 77% in the 4th quarter. The Broncos, however, going 50% to 25%. Here are some of the sights and images from that trip of 3 of our Pilots fans. Eventually, they forced the Broncos to use all 3 timeouts in this corner. Their big blemish, 10 turnovers by the Pilots, causing 5 by the now Chinggis Broncos, as English commentator Josh Bett also snapping a selfie. Willem Martino won his 3rd player of the game with 20 points, 17 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, all team highs. He perhaps is a great argument for being the most valuable player of this BCL Asia East season. So as from the fans who went to Ulaanbaatar, let's hear from them.
因为我们其实在那边应援的时候，其实西蒙古人对我们也是蛮好奇的啦。对，那当下的时候，我们也是跟旁边的蒙古球友、他们的球迷在有一些交流嘛。他会教我们他们应援的模式是什么东西。那比如说一些我们听到很类似像阿巴西的东西，对，那其实那是他们的榜首的意思，就是像我们抵费的意思。对，那也有他们口呼，也是他们在比如说暂停结束或者在节间开始的时候，我们喊个口呼拉抬气势这样子。对，那我觉得都是很特别的体验这样。我觉得球员健康就比较重要，因为其实赛季末看到球员其实有蛮多小伤病需要休养的状态。那其实我们都希望球员是可以健健康康完赛一整季的。对。
就觉得球员可以出去不同国家体验，不光是我们觉得新奇，球员应该也对他们来说也是很不一样的体验，就是感觉可以去不同地方体验不同的球风，算是很特别，就好好享受的。
So in Ulaanbaatar, our fans learned some of their chants, including their defense chant, which we heard of a lot in the last couple of BCL Asia East seasons and East Asia Super League season now, that the Haas Broncos, now Chinggis Broncos, are 3-time champs of the league. Then saying in the end that they want the Pilots to finish the year off healthy, get over the injuries that they've been occurring during the season, and great experience for them to fly to so many places. Some of the Pilots reserves headlining their effort. From left to right, it's number 10, Wayne Lingmiwei with 6 points. Backup point guard Chen Lisun had 10 points in 17 minutes played, and Chen Jiangshuang coming off of a triple-double in the Plus League. He got the start and scored 13. Perhaps we'll get more of a regular rotation as Justin Lu Junxiang is slated to get in as the starter, his 18th of the season, making him eligible for regular season awards. Mei Mingsen, Pauian and Chen Taoyuan will be the 3 officials tonight. As for those starters, the Ghosthawks will have Fardas Amik, number 00, next to Phil, Chen Fanboy, and Damon Brooks, number 4, Gumao Weijia, number 3, and Mongolia's own Baisa at shooting guard. On the pilot side, it's going to be Andy Mustafa Deng, number 1, number 21, Alec Brown, number 24, Trey Graham, number 30, Ethan Bialton at point, and the 2-time MVP, Justin Lu Junxiang. The special guest, as announced on social media, was the mascot for Sanling Air Conditioners, Ku Jiang, and he performed with the pilot's crew. But giving the opening remarks and the ceremonial tip is the Deputy General Manager of Sangyang Canye, Deputy General Manager Melly, as one of the sponsors to boost the pilots in their home arena. They'll be wearing black and the Ghosthawks in white. Ball is tipped up high in the air as the point guard Ethan will pull it down. Pilots are defending a 10-win, no-loss home record, trying to go undefeated in the home portion of the schedule as Graham is fouled on his way to the hoop. Pregame, Graham and Alec Brown are playing with the Pilots for parts of their 3rd season. Graham joining partway through the 23-24 Plus League season, where the Pilots would fall to the New Taipei Kings in their first ever trip to the Plus League finals. 2 missed free throws as the ball kicked out of bounds, quite literally. The Ghosthawks, meanwhile, are 5 wins and 6 losses on the road. Justin with a catch and shoot, knocking it down. Welcome back to the MVP. Justin, by far the most likely Taiwanese player to be winning the MVP title this year with a very high scoring mark. And of course, playing for the #1 team, Justin averages nearly 19 points per game as the Ghosthawks answer right back. One of their new imports this season, Fardas Amik. Yeah, 17 points and a personal season high, 17 rebounds in the last game. That's bounced out as Fardas comes down on the break. He's got Alec Brown on the post up. Taking his time, choosing the fadeaway, it rolls out, and Andy skies high for the board. Ethan probing, kind of hit on that pass as Justin clutching a miss. Quickly down court, the Ghosthawks have numbers as Brown holds, and they're going to count it. At least the lead official, not an argument from the slot official. It's pretty close to a gather or no gather. Gumao Weijia, in 6 straight games, has scored in double digits. Tonight trying to make 7. Graham picked up the dribble, goes to Alec Brown, who throws it down on the backdoor cut. Ball getting away, and we'll have a quick stoppage. You see, Chen Fan did a good job, but Brooks lost his man. Now Brown does have a big threat to shoot the basketball from the outside. Brooks, not all that at fault as loose with it, throws it back into a Pilot. The action will head the other way. Early 5-5 tie. Throwing it back, it's Andy who misses the alley-oop, and now on the scramble, they're gonna say Ghosthawks ball as perhaps there's a backcourt situation. Oh no, they're gonna call a foul on Travion Graham. I don't need to see a replay of that one. There was so much action going back and forth. Yeah, there's a tug there. Very much belated considering the ball already touched up 2 other players. And now Coach Raul Corner will issue the challenge. The Ghosthawks last season ended their regular season with a 13-win and 11-loss record, also in 3rd place as the Braves, who were the #2 team, surged ahead. Ghosthawks last year 7-5 on the road in that campaign. Get another look at Graham reaching for the ball and then reaching down. So see, Graham goes for the ball right there, and that the left hand or right hand flexes down. Hear the referees talking through their thought process to find the proper qualifications for a possible upgrade.
What?
You probably surmise that Corner, who issued the challenge, is a little perplexed.
I don't agree.
希望 C2 以及 C4 的规范，所以说维持原判。全场罚球。
Brown is jamming the Brooks handoff as now Andy's on A-make. Spinning baseline, now countering. Picked up the dribble, and it'll be called for travel. Product out of Vancouver, A-make with the turnover. He averages 19 points and 13.5 rebounds. Chance for the Pilots to take the lead. Ambi down low, lost the handle of it, and they turned it over. Drag screen in transition as now A-make tries to help out Baisa. Brooks jabs left, goes right, and is stopped. The Pilots on the season as a team able to swat down 4.5 blocks per game. You know, the look, it appears to be Alec Brown's credit. He leads the league with 2 blocks per game. Justin on the right side alone as Baisa does a good job denying him the ball. So the Pilots, with only 6 seconds left, get a long-range 3 from Graham as Ethan throws it back in, but A-make, those long arms, intercepts. Baisa probing, gets a switch, throws it back out to Brooks. 3 on the way and good. Before Brooks was the Week 3 MVP with 36 points and 9 rebounds. very impressive, and even more impressive that he was the only import available. A little give and go as Graham slipped butterfingers, missed opportunity, and the Pilots elect to foul in transition. Not all that sharp. Yergi is ready to make a line change. Well, actually, it was Ethan with the pass. Graham just appeared to be the go guy. Some talcum powder. In is number 25, one of the original members of the team, Ling Chen, along with a more recent week MVP and Owen Chen Jiangsong. 2 weeks ago had that triple-double. The Pilots were at their one of temporary homes in Hsinchu. Last to join is the former sixth man of the year, as Graham swallowed up by the defense. Amy pushing it up ahead, but ball gets loose, and they're going the other way. The called offensive foul, virtually a loose ball foul. Not very crisp offenses going for either side. Ghosthawks now with 3 turnovers. Pilots have 3 of their own. Brown is pushed from behind and will have to earn it from the line. So 5 minutes into this game, the Ghosthawks lead 7-5 in preparation for their opening round of playoff series, best of 5 against the Taipei Football Braves for the privilege of playing the Pilots in the Plus League Finals. We'll take a break and return after this.
谢谢 Pilots Crew。第一节来到6分56秒。
Welcome back to the broadcast. We'd appreciate your likes on the YouTube live stream. The Pilots are returning home, having played in 11 cities, 15 different venues between the last time we saw it here in Taoyuan Arena. In that time, they've clinched the Plus League regular season title again. They've reached the East Asia Super League Championship game again, unfortunately falling short to another B.LEAGUE champion who became the East Asia Super League champion. And this weekend, a chance to celebrate their fans who've been supportive even when they've been away from home. And, after some tune-up, can set their sights on trying to capture back-to-back Plus League titles. Willem Martino will take Brown's place after the free throws. Tough shot by Baisa with the whistle, off bank and good. They're gonna count it too with a free throw coming up. You saw Baisa got Jackie way leaning, and it's like fresh in the game, Willem Martino committing the foul. The 28-year young Baisa rolls in the free throw as well. For Owen, now Artino ball screens. Looking for the post up, and a holding foul. It's on Devon Brooks. That is the second personal. More changes as will get some rest. And he's placed number 10, Wayne, leading away. Meanwhile, the Ghosthawks will make their first changes. Ray McCallum and local big Jimmy Shizongno. Rowan Martino, as mentioned, might be a strong candidate for the most valuable player of the Basketball Championship League Asia East. This season averaging nearly 18 points, 13 rebounds, 3 assists on 61% field goal shooting. Plus 95 to his name, a BCL Asia East individual #1 efficiency total of 168 through 6 games. Through some contact, Wumal Weijia misses the floater. Martino, not a good angle to screen that, so the thrown pass over the Wayne, he gets the reverse lay-in. Owen on the season, averaging 4 assists per game in 23 minutes of action. Bad pass, and it's straight out of bounds. Pauian was invited by the Ghosthawks staff to the post-game presser, having scored 14 points in that last game on Mother's Day, May 10th. Against the Arc. Owen finding some room, the elbow jumper rolls out. Lamar wins some space, floats it up, and Wayne had his head turned, still comes back. And the Ghosthawks turned it over without a shot. Meanwhile, Jackie leaves it short. Going down the other way. Numbers for the Ghosthawks, it's Wumal Weijia once again going to that teardrop. Up ahead, it's a 2-on-1. Wayne missing, and Artino on the second effort will get the 2. In the Plus League, Artino averaging almost 10 rebounds per game. Amig facing 2 and knocks Lita down for the offensive foul. Getting an explanation from the officials as you and I and the fans in the stadium get to see the replay. Gotta respect the defender's cylinder. It'd be different if the offensive player was trying to spin around the defender and cause some contact, but Amig was trying to go through. A lot easier to convince or get a no call if it was more hips, but arms, too much power in the weight room as Artino and Lita don't get the close shot as Owen is missed once again with the jumper. A 12-12 ball game as Wumal Weijia pushes the pace out to Brooks. Launching the 3 is short. In the early goings of the game, the Ghosthawks 5 for 11 as Artino from up close. Pilots shooting just about 27% in the early goings. They're trying to find some rhythm as well. They last played on May 3rd in Plus League before flying out to Ulaanbaatar. Shizongno has got the mismatch, put Artino in the air and draws a foul out of Wayne. Very patient play, pump fake to get Artino. And then the smaller defender makes a mistake of missing the basketball. Shizongno on the season, averaging 5.7 points, 4.5 rebounds. Drains that first free throw. There's even a candidate, maybe an outside shot to win or be a member of the All-Plus League first team, the way he paired up with last season Brendan Frazier, the Ghosthawks import guard that started most games. Not a lot of offense going for the Pilots as Wayne starts to move. Takes the layup, and Willie Martino picks him up. Maybe they designed that in practice. Martino with a now team-leading 7 points for the Pilots. McCallum maneuvering around the screen as on the other side, Baisa takes the mid-range jumper, all net. Keeps the Ghosthawks close. Under 3 minutes to play here in the first quarter. The natural light in the arena starting to change shades. Owen pump fake, now to the pass as Chen or Linton blocked once, blocked twice. Still 5 seconds left as Artino to the step back three. Look out, loose ball. And eventually a jump ball called. Hopefully everyone's safe out there. Perhaps some shorter substitution, having to play a back-to-back. The Pilots will bring Justin, Alec Brown back in, along with Anderson, Chen Li-sen, who is being called by assistant coach Ko as the warrior of the Beach Hill Asia East. He's on Baisa, who on the Iverson cut, gets it back, working with Xie Zongrong. Ray guarded by Justin, sees 2 defenders pushed out wide. A nice running layup attempt by Jimmy gives the Ghosthawks the 1-point lead back. Up close, Artino with a strong left hand, a quick counter. He's in the best shape we've seen him over the last 4 years or so in Taiwan basketball and his time over in Macau. Trapped in the corner, Ethan gets it out with a mismatch. Brooks to Baisa, back to Brooks, around to McCallum. That's a good look, got it. McCallum shooting 36% from 3 this season. Justin takes the contact, close miss. Chance to go up by 2 possessions. Ray dancing on them, over to Brooks. The 3 on the way, hits it. 2 straight tray balls by the Ghosthawks, putting them in a comfortable position for now, 23-18. They got momentum. Martino going baseline, popping it up, and buttery smooth with the hook shot. From the corner, Ethan has that one go in and out. It's a foul in transition. And I think that'll send the Pilots to the free throw line. That's Jimmy's first. Jonah Morrison will come in at power forward. Martino getting a break. 11 points off the bench real quick as Anderson good with the first free throw. Last year was a rookie, drafted out of NTSU, National Taiwan Sports University. This season just averaging 7 minutes in 14 games played. As McCallum will lead the Ghosthawks down the other way.
want to get Jimmy on a post-up against Anderson. Baisa fires away and airballs it as Ethan, great effort to save it inbounds. 2 seconds left. Ball gets away, though. Brown up ahead, and time will run out, though. Not the worst result in the world for the Ghosthawks. Airball it, but leave the Pilots no time. And so the road team with the 23-21 lead as we return to Taoyuan Arena, home of the Pilots. Time to go to break, and the second quarter coming up after this.
帮我投出最神准的3分球，美女找到你们了，帮我投出一个超神准的3分球吧！非常好，进球，好球！拍到你了，没错，就是这样，太棒了，进球啦！哎呦，举着新旋毛巾的这位朋友，帮我投个篮吧！哦，找到你了，记得帮我投出超神准的3分球，好球！一出手就知道有啦！录像大荧幕的时候投出好球，进球，非常好！哎呦，这颗大大的橘子，灌篮吧！好球，非常好，感谢这位乘客。拍到你们了，投出最神准的3分球吧！等一下比赛也要继续为领航员加油哦！勇敢飞翔，抓住每个目标。
谢谢我们各位乘客。第2节准备回到场上。目前比分21比23。
Under Irgi Caminos, the Taoyuan Pauian Pilots have a 37-18 win-loss record here at the hangar. Good for 67%. What they're going to try to do is improve on 6 wins and 6 losses in the Plus League playoffs and finals combined. Wang Liuxiang is in as Travion Graham sees it roll out of bounds. The Ghosthawks only played 8 players in that opening quarter. Wang Liuxiang represents number 9 in the rotation, at least for tonight. He's joined by Gaibi. As goes to screen there, McCallan being hounded by Anderson. McCallan pressured out to Ethan. Shot fake to a shot, good. Taking some contact from Justin, uncalled. Getting some switches. Justin from way deep as Graham will run it down. Pilots had 10 offensive rebounds in the first quarter. That helped him to a 5-shot and 4 free throw attempts advantage over the Ghosthawks. Down court, Lewis rolls in the 3. The Ghosthawks, a higher percentage shooting team on the night, certainly from deep. That was their 3rd make. Alec Brown gets by his defender as Anderson chooses to slow play it. Getting a screen from Brown, throwing it into what he thought was space, but Amick deflecting it to a teammate as Ray tied up. Picks up the dribble, scoops a layup in. Excuse the language as the Ghosthawks now with a 9-point lead. Alec Brown from way outside, off to the right. A 9-0 run after McCallan once again in the painted area. All the while, Irgi all over the crew chief on his side of the floor. Jonah setting the screen for Justin as the Ghosthawks send 2 at him, getting by and whistled on the way. Perhaps the first break the Pilots have gotten this quarter. They've already turned it over twice, missed a couple shots, while McCallan, there you see, off balance, able to make the layup, and in transition, a little easier against the smaller Anderson. Ghosthawks, a perfect 3 for 3, no turnovers this quarter. Graham stopped, and the Ghosthawks get another takeaway. And look out, Gabby charges through Justin. Kind of a tricky play there in transition. Get another look. So the Pilots still looking for their first score here in quarter 2. The starting movement with Jonah Morrison in for Andy. Justin, contested layup, good. Up close and a whistle. And the referee's indicating 2 free throws. Look, on the curl play, Justin attacking the basket with help arriving too late. So now will be the Pilot starters with Amby in for Jonah Morrison. Meanwhile, the Ghosthawks bring back Rumal. Callan. He's averaging 15 points in 7 games with the Ghosthawks this season. Has had experience playing in Taiwan, previously with the Taishing Mars. And on the curl is fouled, and gonna get helped up. That's Amic's 3rd personal. Might be some rotational decisions coming up. You see Amic getting underneath Amby there on the cut. Up close, Graham avoids and misses another shot. And there's foul number 4 against Amic. That's definitely tough. Right, having a tough game. Graham with a great look. Maybe that last touch by Amic threw off the shot, and then kind of an unlucky foul, but one that understandably had to be called. I'm pretty sure Amic is not happy with Amby grabbing him from behind. That's understandable too. He'll head to the bench. And Damon Brooks in his place. Ghosthawks still have a 3-possession lead, but now their starting center in foul trouble. Down to Brooks. Now backing down to Amdy. Taking his time, putting it up and in with the right hand. Brooks, a average of 20 and 10 on the season. Flipping it up out of dunking range for Amdy, able to corral it to a cutter. Pilots keep it moving as Travion Graham doesn't hit the target. And the Ghosthawks yet turn it over again. In transition, Amdi could not grab the board. Justin, I don't know if it was a pass or a shot, as great hustle. Gabby getting it back, and look out. Ethan ended up taking a hit to the side of the face. Gabby fell down in some unbalance. And the Ghosthawks continue to open up this lead at 37-25 as the Pilots call timeout.
刚刚有一点点的小宕机啊，不过没有关系，各位乘客，让我们帮飞行员重新开机一下，加油！
风在跳，心在飞翔，坦克闪亮发着光，球场边你们在笑，全世界都在鼓掌，啦啦啦，赢的胜利是祝福，啦啦啦，球场有你更幸福，啦啦啦 ，Pilots Crew 为你跳舞，啦啦啦，领航员有你最满足，啦啦啦，赢的胜利是祝福，啦啦啦。
Welcome back to the broadcast. On the season, the Pilots have the 6-1 loss record against the Ghosthawks. Their only Ghosthawks win back on January 31st, 110-84 in National Taoyuan University, home of the Ghosthawks. They broke the Pilots' opening season win streak, which was a league record 11 straight wins, and the first of the Ghosthawks' season-high 4-game winning streak. Tobin Carberry, 27 points off to the bench. Ethan Zhong with a season-high 4 3-pointers made amongst the standouts. It was the Pilots who kind of swapped out the rotation for Yergi to try to get more guys more minutes, be fresh for their Okinawa game, their finale of the East Asia Super League group stage, as a out of bounds by Travion Graham. Ghosthawks basketball. That's the Pilots' third turnover of the quarter, in addition to being only 1 for 7. Ghosthawks, meanwhile, 5. Make it 6 for 6, excuse me. But the Ghosthawks, that's their third turnover as a team. Again, not so bad when you shoot 6 for 6. And on a 14-4 run. Now, twice in this season series, the Ghosthawks have been playing an import short. A 2-3 zone look. As Graham screen for by Brown, slipping it to Amdi, and good fortune for the Pilots that Gabby could not hold on to it. .2 on the clock as Yergi trying to contend that Gabby had 2 hands on and control of the basketball. Graham in the short corner, running low on time though, as Jackie from way outside. Long rebound. Pilots get it back. Ethan, the floater in. Able to connect from 6 feet out. And a foul, a dangerous one, as Gumao will be sent to the line. Change is needed as Owen and Artino will check in. See, Ethan was trying to avoid Gumao, who actually flailed out his limbs. It might have caught more body to throw him off balance. Pauian with 3 personal. Guomao Weijia, a league-leading 6.5 assists per game. Also able to pour in 13 points per game. Way long on that free throw. Andy slips that screen as Jackie being played good D on by Lewis. Time running down. Artino, a Hail Mary. Ghosthawks can credit them for playing with a very high degree of intensity on the defensive end of the floor. Guomao screen for the three on the way and a bingo. Definitely not the way the Pilots wanted to return home. The Ghosthawks doing their job. Playing with force, playing with urgency in preparation for the playoffs as Artino is fouled. The left hook going up. Look, not have much of a chance with the natural lefty Artino. Putting up the left-handed hook shot. Pilots, though, struggling from the line. 6 for 11 now. Miss as Andy, 2 hands on it. It's about out of bounds. Points at 1-5-2. A little physical. It's the Pilots do have fouls to spare in this quarter. So you'd think Pilots already have a good handle on that play by the Ghosthawks, which turns into floppy. 2 perimeter players getting screens by 2 bigs. That's up close to Fan with a close miss. Owen dribbling, backdoor to Wayne. He stopped. Good help defense by the Ghosthawks. Good by Wayne to cut, but once again, the Ghosthawks standing firm, especially close to the basket. I guess jumping firm too. Luis handles this right back to Guomao Weijia with 6 seconds on the shot clock. Nice screen by Brooks. Now they're going the other way. The deep 3 grazes the rim, and Brooks is on it from the corner to a cutting Chen Fan, and the referee say a legal brush of it over to Artino, beating everybody down court, and the left-handed slam. The Ghosthawks elect to call timeout, perhaps more to argue than to actually speak to their players. Taking a look for yourself. The argument has to be if the ball has a chance to go in, and it is very close. It's a lot more forgiving when it's a free throw that takes an initial bounce off the rim. But on a field goal attempt, there's a lot more variance, a lot more randomness, so perhaps a better chance for the referees to rule that the ball has a chance to go down. The Pilots 19 wins and 3 losses. Are even ahead of the Season 1 Braves, who own the P.LEAGUE record for highest winning percentage on the season and a best home record at 11-1 that year. The Pilots, once again, trying to defend a perfect 10-win, no-loss home record thus far. The one caveat being only 3 of those games have took place here in Taoyuan Arena. That was October 26th, 29th, and in early December, December 11th. There, a different angle of a good look of the way that the ball was over the rim when Andy made contact with it. Deflected pass, still gets to Baisa as Brooks, a real tough jumper from the corner over Alec Brown. Pilots race ahead as Artino quickly posting up. Jimmy and going again with the left hand. They did not seal that off, and Artino buries another bucket. Brooks trying to get it back as a long rebound. And they say off for the Ghosthawks, but unfortunately they challenged on the Travion Graham foul.
Let's go, Pilots! Let's go, Pilots! Let's go, Pilots!
A 10-point deficit as Martino backing into space over to a cutting Brown, counter spins and off balance on that jumper. Shot fake and a miss as Brooks will try another 3. No, too strong. And they're going to say a foul on Owen. Trying to break through with Gumal Weijia nearby. Talk about unlucky fouls. I can kind of see it. The Pilots would certainly argue that Gumal Weijia is invading his cylinder. That's Chen Jiasuang's second personal foul. Amick with 4 personal fouls, coughs it up. Quickly on the help defense as Artino spinning and a real tough shot. Gets it off the backboard for, we're losing count of how many times. 17 points by far, leads the field in scoring. 8-point game as Baisa retreats to the left corner, puts up the 3 way short, and look out. It's gonna be Jackie getting underneath on the rebound. That should be free throws. As we go to another look, Amick trying to avoid fouling, not put up much resistance there. You see maybe unlucky by Li Jiakang. Didn't realize Baisa already took to the air. Many times have I said that players might be unlucky out there with their fouls. That cannot be the coaching point. The coaching point has got to be, you have to have more awareness. Where all other 9 players are on the floor. And be careful to avoid any unnecessary contact. Paisa trying to work on coming into tonight 60 percentage points from the line. Swung around, Lee Jiakong quickly shoots the 3 and connects. A 6-point deficit now. Under 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Ame screens Gumal, floating it up. It's going backwards as McCallan chasing. With 10 seconds on the shot clock. Shoots a pass ahead. Down to Ame, seeing 2, seeing 3 defenders. Deflected over to an open Paisa. Calming things down for the Ghosthawks. Driving kick as Wayne puts it up. Look out for the rebound though. Lee Jiakong in amongst the crowd. And pops it up. Certainly felt some contact grabbing the rebound, but he's then going to the corner and end up losing it. Ball screen by Ame. Shizong kicks it to the corner. No good. Martino loses the handle of it. Now we have a 3-on-1 as Gumal back hit. Ame and Brown spoils it with a foul from behind. And talk about turnovers. The Pilots just committing their their 9th of the game. Meanwhile, the Ghosthawks have 11 of their own. That one dances out on Ame. Gets the adjustment on the second as corner barks at his team to back up and gets solidified in their zone. Got a 7-second difference. As Owen, tough take, but right there is Artino for another second opportunity. Running down court, Ame will blow the layup as Ray McCallan flies in for the putback. With this big heave, give it a good chance, but 47-38 is your score at halftime. The Ghosthawks coming into the building and going on a run in the second quarter. Trying to spoil the Pilots' perfect home record as we prepare for the regular season to conclude today and tomorrow's game 48, the last of the season.
谢谢 Pilots Crew， 感谢 Pilots Crew 的表演。好的，来到我们中场游戏的时间啦，也欢迎呢我们 Pilots Crew 以及酷奖来到中圈。
我们今天呢的中场游戏叫做精准送风。
中场游戏呢赞助好伙伴30重工空调呢承袭航太喷射引擎技术呢，所以我们要拿橘色的飞机，象征着航太级的气流来玩这个游戏。
It's halftime here from, that's right, Taoyuan Arena, the home of the Taoyuan Pauian pilots, finally ready to once again host the pilots' home games in the regular season and in the P.LEAGUE finals. Well, first we have the game 47 of the P.LEAGUE regular season, second to last. The Ghosthawks coming in with the halftime lead, 47-38. On the stats, we have points, field goal shooting, three-point shooting, rebounds, assists, and turnovers. It appears, at least to this broadcaster, that the Ghosthawks are coming in tonight with a playoff or near playoff intensity, especially on the defensive end. Well, the Pilots are giving me a little bit of sense of going through the motions. Still a smart team, still a team that plays together, but not as sharp and not as intense. We saw there a combined 21 turnovers on the game. Either we can qualify it as sloppy with the basketball, or maybe the defenders are playing much smarter, getting some interceptions and forcing the offense into some bad decisions. You'll notice on most of these highlights, the only way the Pilots get much scoring is William Martino close to the basket, as the Pilots, with so far a season low 2 for 11 from outside. Their previous low mark was only 23%, which the game they won against the Braves. Meanwhile, the Ghosthawks, if you're noticing these highlights, have 9 out of their 10 players who've been on the floor, been in the game, have scored. So very balanced and very equitable, meaning fair. You're seeing an example of a partial deflection end up being a by-stop score, and a lot more of those hard-nosed plays will be needed to be victorious tonight. Time to go to break, and leading scorers coming up after this.
奖了，好，准备好，第2位，3、2、1 ，Dare to Fly！
哇，往梦田那里飞去，
飞太远了。好，第3位，欢迎你。3、2、1 ，Dare to Fly！ 偷偷起飞了，不过也很厉害啦。好，接下来准备好，乘客一起来，可以吗？3、2、1 ，Dare to Fly！ 还有，哇！ 胜了，
那我们就是
2组的冠军仍然要 PK 哦。虽然说他是在中心点没错，但是我们刚刚有说是2组的优胜者要再来 PK。
哇，这2位刚刚都非常接近中心。
请问有什么话想跟对方说的吗？
总冠军赛记得来看比赛。
好，非常温暖哦。
很棒。
那你呢？ 好 ，OK， 把平这一位先准备了。好，3、2、1 ，Dare to Fly！ 哇塞，没在让，
很
没在让，会不会有压力 ？OK 吗？
紧张。
好，准备好，
好紧张啊！
好，
不要紧张，加油
！3、2、1 ，Dare to Fly！ 哎呀，应该有你的粉丝啦。好，谢谢，恭喜！
谢谢，恭喜我们第1位乘客获得我们的冠军。 我们所有的参赛者也一起帮我来到中间，
欢迎所有参赛者。
我们有准备精美的礼物要送给大家哦，要谢谢我们的30重工空调。
欢迎大家来到中圈集合，也欢迎酷奖。我们参赛的选手们呢，也有参加奖了。谢谢我们30重工空调提供的奖品。 非常棒！这个周末的时间呢，大家一起来玩这个游戏。好，请工作人员来分发一下。 好，这边目前不够，待会会补上，OK， 好，大家
露出自己的脸哦，
笑一个，笑一个，看向前方 ，3、2、1，耶！ OK， 谢谢，
谢谢所有参赛者，谢谢，也谢谢 PLEAGUE Crew， 也谢谢部长，还有我们的30重工空调。
好的，上半场的比赛呢非常刺激啊，下半场让我们陪着飞行员调整一下，重新呢回到战局，等等见。谢谢部长，谢谢。
If you like Plus League content, just this last week, the Plus League show has been working hard with Tsigua talking about the potential season award winners and Thailand Bushiban talking about the playoff-bound coaches and their maybe personalities and characteristics. The Ghosthawks are led by Ray McCallan with 10 points coming off the bench. He is followed up by Gumal Weija in the starting capacity with 9 points, and then starting shooting guard Baisa has 8. Impressive for the Ghosthawks coming in to tonight with as much as a 14-point lead. That is even surpassing 3 games the Pilots have played, which saw a biggest lead of 13 points. On the Pilot side, no doubt, William Martino has been their best player. He has 19 points. Then it drops all the way down to Justin, who started off the Pilots offense with a 3-point made. Otherwise, still trying to work himself back in after, by my count, 4 straight DMPs. Ethan and Brown tie with 4 points apiece, and Jackie has a 3-point shot made. The Pilots have only been down by 18 minutes and 48 seconds in 3 previous games at Taoyuan Arena. So far tonight, down by 16 minutes, 20 seconds. The Pilots do have a 15 offensive rebound advantage over the Ghosthawks 5, and a lot of that is William Martino finishing off the possession. Well, perhaps the Ghosthawks will collapse even more and challenge the Pilots to make their 3-point shots on a kick-out. As we mentioned, only 2 for 11. A very low mark for the team that leads the league from the outside at 37%. But Taoyuan Arena, being told, and I've seen it for 6 years, very tough to shoot in from the outside. Well, that's it for us here at half. Time to take a break, and the second half.
So live it twice, got to meet Earth, wind and fire. What a night, sounds like a lie, but it's the truth. What a life, I'm married to the hustle. What a wife, my DNA is MIA. I'm a grown man, I ain't here to play, so don't talk about it, be about it. Let's party all night, dale mami.
Part of me wants to leave, take me to the car. Part of me wants to drink, take me to the bar. All of me wants to be anywhere you are, till the moon turns into the sun. So tonight, let's have some fun until the moon turns into the sun. Take my hand. until the moon turns into the sun. 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 Until the moon turns into the sun.
Reporting live from a solar eclipse, that be me. Performing Thank God and Jimmy Buffett, that's me. With John Bon Jovi, yeah, that's me. P.I.T. c'est la vie. Met her at the bar and after c'est la vie. Now I'm not a player, but I like to, you know me. Don't talk about it, be about it. Let's party all night. Dale, mami.
Part of me wants to leave,
On the screen right now, Pauian, a season comparison. 10 points last season, almost 6 assists on 33% from 3. This year, 13 points, 6.5 assists on nearly 43% from a 3-point line.
蛮多不一样的想法哦。我觉得可以大胆判断，今年记者投票的时候，这个奖项是最激烈。明年 MVP 可能就是从这个里面出来。莫巴也走的那个路，假设明年勇士的战绩打上来了，他很有资格去挑战年度 MVP。对，
假设现在领航员跟勇士的战绩是一样，
对，
那我 MVP 到底要给
可能就不会给卢俊祥了，会给莫巴耶。然后假设猎鹰是跟战绩是跟领航员一样的，那你是不是会考虑到古毛？
对，
所以这都是有可能的哦。
We mentioned the Tsigua episode talking about possible season awards. Well, Pauian in that discussion being talked about as in the future, perhaps an MVP candidate. Well, if he can replicate his personal stats and his team, and he can lead his team, I should say, to a very good win record, then why not? From way outside, Paisa, 3 is short as the Pilots scramble to that rebound. In the starting lineup for the second half, as it's Paisa who took the blow but is going to be called for the foul. Get another look at him reaching for that basketball, and the ref saying, I let that go, but in reaction by Ethan, almost was what drew that foul. Downloaded Graham. So I was gonna say Brooks and Jimmy in there to start. Call Hardas Amek with 4 personal fouls in the first half. Maybe somewhat limited, but we'll see. At least to start, he's not in there. Outside for Chen Pauian, he's the only Ghosthawk that did not score in the first half. Big to a tough lay-in by Ethan. Screen as a answer by Paisa. Tough layup himself. Pick and pop. Alec Brown misses the 3. Positioning. Jimmy sees 3 defenders in the vicinity. Loose ball for Amdi. Justin misses the clutching layup. Andy on the second tip. Keep the Pilots moving closer to the Ghosthawks. Trying to get Brooks on the pocket pass, swirls in the push shot. Damon with now 11 points to go with 5 rebounds as from the outside, Alec Brown, he puts it through, and the Pilots once again down by 6. That's as close as they got it toward the end of the second quarter. A foul and be a sideline out of bounds as the Ghosthawks are the ones to make early substitutions. Lewis is coming in with Doss. Lamar Jack with a catch and shoot opportunity and puts it away. Ethan was really tied up by a good screen. Trying to find Justin as look out, a dog pile, and they say just out of bounds off of the Pilots. Very chancy pass, and Justin was not really well established.
I think that's the floor first. I'm not sure. That's the floor. That's the floor first. I think. I'm not sure.
And Justin a little bit too grabby, commits the foul too.
Come on! It looks like someone killed him.
And Irgi is going to be teed up for arguing that Baisa embellished.
Every game with you! Every game with you! What you have against me? 6 games, 6 technical foul! Every game with you! Every game with you! You can't attack! Every game with you! Every game with you!
We'll have to check the numbers on
every game with this guy! I come to the league! 6 games, 6 sacks! Always the same rep! Always the same rep!
Well, I don't think we've ever had 2 technical fouls in the same sequence. And our first look at who will actually stand in front of the LEDs. By the score sheet I have is supposed to be assistant coach Yang Yifeng, who was in charge of the Pilots in their inaugural year. One area the Ghosthawks could have improved on in the first half. 7 for 12 at the line, but Brooks makes the first, has a second, and Ghosthawks will have the basketball as well. Right now, standing up is on the Pilot side, AJ. They're not supposed to be on the sidelines. After a dribble move, Baisa rolls in the deep jumper. It's a 3. So just like that, a 5-point play. How about it? Let's see how the Pilots respond. Justin, a twisting turnaround 3 is missed as they're going to say Ghosthawks basketball. So make it a 8-0 run for the Ghosthawks as Baisa, see that was stripped away from him. 7.3 on the shot clock for the Ghosthawks. And now Yang Yifeng is on his feet, and he's going to issue a coach's challenge. So much is happening for the first time here. We're a little out of sorts, but it is interesting. Yang Yifeng has one of the most cherished replays of Plus League history, pumping his fist on a crucial made 3 in Game 5 of the playoff series between the Pilots and Dreamers. The way the ball starts to increase in spin rate is perhaps a context clue the refs are basing out of, and they will change the out-of-bounds call. So just like that, Yang Yifeng already giving his team a boost. There we go. Pauian, as he's known, more recently was ahead of the Nasan High School men's basketball program. In between his stint as head coach of the Pilots, or shall we say interim head coach of the Pilots. Justin, floater, too strong. Down court, Brooks, up fake and scores. It's been all Ghosthawks once again in the third quarter. Justin turning the corner, whipping a pass to the corner as Ethan is stopped. Clear some space, 6 seconds on the shot clock, no luck. How about William Martino? No. Brooks to Amake, and did not get off a clean shot. Maybe it was the defense over this way. Justin, wide open 3, still no, as Amake with the block shot. Yeah, like we said, close to the beginning, the Ghosthawks have been playing with a lot of effort, and I think their mental focus is good too. Anything that might be a setback, they respond very well. Oh, Wei Jiao left that way short with the finger roll. Van Graham trying to find his first score of the game. Martino, driving kick to Trey, no. Pilots only 3 for 14 here in the third quarter. Graham chasing Lewis as Amake looking for a post opportunity. With 2 seconds on the clock, it's down to Amake, quickly putting it up, and this time they're going to count it. Chance for the Pilots, chance for both teams to make substitutions, but first, official timeout with the Ghosthawks pounding the Pilots on the road, 63-45, as we will step aside for the following messages.
跟着一起拍手，跟着我们的裤脚一起，乖乖松，拍手拍手拍手，一起跳舞，
乖乖乖乖乖，他们慢慢
左边右边左边右边，
你的真心不在3分，全部
来到你们了，跟着我们的音乐一起跳起来吧！想要获得空姐们手中的达美乐披萨兑换券吗？跟着音乐一起动起来吧！拍到你们了，跟着一起跳舞，拍起手，跟着前面的空姐，还有我们可爱的姑酱一起。没错没错，就是这样，跟着节奏一起拍。海绵好棒哦！ 也谢谢 Palace Crew 以及库长，谢谢。
Well, the last time we saw the Ghosthawks in action
目前第3节来到5分30。
was a 102-88 victory last Sunday against the Arc. It broke their own 3-game losing streak, having last won in Hsinchu against the Yankee Arc as well. It was the last time in a long while that the Ghosthawks were healthy. In fact, according to Raul Corner, the first time they were all healthy. As a little alley-oop to Artino is how we get things started out of break, ending the Ghosthawks 12-0 run amongst Pregame Caminos' ejection from the game on 2 technicals in a row. Out to the corner, Wang Luxiang dribbles in for the pull-up, and that's bounced as Amick is fouled and won. On a deep positioning, and the hard work and patience pays off. Getting a look at Graham attacking on the curl. Draws the defense, and then Artino getting his chance. Meanwhile, flashing a look at the scoreboard, they say Graham with the foul. In any case, a missed free throw. Amick 8 points, 11 rebounds to his name tonight. Linsa driving on Gabby, who should have the speed advantage, but pays off for the foul. Jackie probing, takes a tough layup and high off the window and in. Lee Jiakong seeing his numbers improve this season, a 43% three-point shooter, averaging 13.2 points per game. Though he is not eligible for 6th Man of the Year, having started 11 games this year as McCallan does a swish. Quickly down court, Owen draws a foul. Jamal Wei-John trying to be physical with him. Only the Ghosthawks' 3rd team foul, as you see almost more than a hook shot. Graham will head off, Hemingway once again in his place. A little too high for Willie Martino, who thought he was held or pushed from behind. Way out wide. Bardos screen, pass back to McCallan. He's wide open. It rolls out, but there's 0-0 again. Going right to the basket. And big man, again, love to see rewarded for the effort, battling down low. 70 points for the Ghosthawks. Martino trying to get it back and is fouled. Amick will head off with 5 personal fouls. Willie Martino only 50 percentage points from the line this season. Sinks the second. Might have heard McCallan Talk about playing motion as Brooks sees two defenders off target as Pirates have a lot of work to do. Good ball movement by the Pilots as Owen from the right wing here. And a travel call as the Pilots double team McAllen and double technicals, but one for each side. Martino perhaps with some advice as well as the Ghosthawks huddle up. You know, look, Chen Jiangshuang coming over to double at a very opportune time. He starts the action the other way and gets all the way to the cup. Approaching 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Pilots just trying to find some momentum. They still weighing on McAllen from the jump circle. As Brooks dishes off. Ethan from the right, no good. Home crowd getting behind the Pilots. Jackie to Ken from the left corner. Not good rotation as Brooks pulls down the board. Damon with some speed. It stopped. No, a whistle. Let's see who the foul is on. It was on Will Martino. Yeah, look. This will be a Brown and Artino lineup. Come on, now a 15-point score on the night. Owen walks into a three, buries it, and the 3 for 2 is on for the Pilots. That's not the defense that Coach Corners wanted to see. How about a counter by Wang Yuxiang? No good. Ghosthawks kind of sneakily quiet from the outside in the third quarter. 2 for 7. Owen turned the corner, and with Ethan going down, they're going to call an illegal screen. Now it's Alec Brown trying to free up his teammate. Take another look. Yeah, he takes that extra shuffle step to the right. Brown's third personal. Back to McAllen as Wayne he finds his target, and Ethan from straight away puts it through as the Ghosthawks finally end the Pilots run. Here you see the three-point shooting, 35% for the Ghosthawks. It's a good number to have. Time running down. Owen puts it up and through. What a beautiful finger roll as another heave is above the basket. Another good quarter for the Ghosthawks as they have the 75-60 lead over the Pilots. Now short of a head coach for this one.
现在来到的是我们30重工 Cool Cam，Keep Cool Win Big， 凉感制胜30重工空调，除了很快就会凉之外呢，它还可以均温，让室内维持很舒适的温度哦。所以等一下被拍到的乘客要表演很舒服的样子，吹到冷气，好舒服的感觉，有没有？有没有？好舒服的感觉，那也好舒服，好舒服。妹妹，吹到我们30重工空调的冷气，好舒服的感觉。这世界多么的美好，这空气多么的清新呀，非常棒哦！各位乘客，吹到我们30重，哇，就是这样，太棒啦，太舒服了吧！宝宝弟弟拍到你们喽，吹到我们30重工空调冷气，真的是太舒服啦！真是太舒服啦！感谢各位乘客一起舒服，让我们继续为领航员加油吧！
好的，各位乘客，举高你的双手。第4节，让我们一起完成逆转的任务吧 ！Put your hands up！ 第4节比赛开始，2楼的朋友 ，Let's go Pilots！
We're back here in Taoyuan Arena, the Pilots against the Ghosthawks. If you're just tuning in, the Ghosthawks playing their final game of the season have brought the intensity as Alex Brown gets the 4th quarter started with a putback dunk. Two-time MVP Justin is trying to find some more rhythm as a turnover by Gumal Weijia. Not Owen was very physical with him. Ends up with a loose ball and off of his foot for the turnover. Get another look at the high pick and roll. Damon Brooks did not block out. That last bit seemed pretty clean. Graham fresh in, gives it up as once again, 1-5 pick and roll turns into a post up as Brooks takes a shot in the face, trying to go for the basketball. She's going to be an out of bounds, no foul either way. I'm running down a shot clock violation. Good defense again by the Ghosthawks. The biggest comeback this season was back on February 1st at the home of the Ghosthawks, able to turn it around on the Braves. Braves are up by 17 at their apex that game. Tough shot by McCallan, and it's short. Two straight possessions, neither team putting the ball on target. Brown, look what I found to Chen Jiangshuang, who lays it in, and the Ghosthawks want to quash this momentum. They call timeout. We'll be stepping aside with 10:30 on the clock. Pilots find themselves down by 11.
赶快吸引空姐们的目光以及眼球，就可以获得空姐们手中的小礼物哦。
就算受伤也不怕 ，Come on， 我们坚持守护它。冲破极限，我们不后退，跟着飞，一起飞向胜利的奖杯。梦想在我们前方发着光，勇敢飞翔，抓住每个希望。Fly, I feel so good.
Start the fourth quarter, the Pilots going on a run. And the Ghosthawks are the first to call timeout. Chen Jianshuang is getting the quick highlight package here out of the break. You had 0 points in the first half of action, going 0 for 4 from the field, but perhaps he's one of the Pilots' hottest guards with a triple-double in the game against the Arc, and playing heavy minutes against the Chinggis Broncos in the Pilots' last BCL Asia East game. That was a turnover by Gumal Weijia earlier. Jonah Morrison in at one of the forward positions. Baisa picked up the dribble, is in some trouble. Floated pass. Now it's on the deck. Out loose, and it's Owen putting on the moves. Over to Justin, taking the transition three, and bang! After knocking down his first of the night, Justin keeps the momentum going for the Pilots. Ghosthawks run it down screen for Phil. Now he cuts to the baseline. The mid-range jumper, good. Be a tough cover for Justin against Phil when he's got a little bit of height advantage and a sweet shot. Justin, tough take, does not roll in as Graham fighting for it, takes the contact. How about up close with a second effort? The score is now 77 for the Ghosthawks, 69 for the Pilots. There's some mismatches. Baisa wants to take Brown. Try to go on the right side and somehow falls in the jelly. Getting a hand clamp from Alec Brown. We got to take another look at that one later. Baisa has got 15 on the night. 3 points away from his season high. Graham getting the screen from Brown, has some daylight and walks all the way home. And by that I mean lays it in with the right hand. More of a comment on the velocity of his dribble drive there. Jimmy stuck with the basketball. Now back to the point guard. Off screen 4. Speeding around out to Jimmy. 1 second left. Takes the long range 2 and airmails it. Reinforcements coming for both sides as Martino and Ethan in for the Pilots. Damon Brooks in for the Ghosthawks. Get another look at the replay. It's Gumal Weijia with the off angle, negative angle jelly. Pilots also have Anderson in. Justin on the curve, throws it in. It is a 5-point ball game. Martino in Amig's face. Spins away from the double. The running hook bounces in and out as Gumal Weijia gives the boys in white another chance. High ball screen. But from the side, the Pilots get the strip. Graham to Anderson. Alley-oop to Graham. No, he'll take it down and put it back up for 2. The Pilots turning up the defense here in the 4th quarter. And an ongoing 16-4 run. Ghosthawks call timeout once again. Maybe not how you draw it up, but with the Ghosthawks late to come help Gumao Weijia. Travion Graham with another lay-in. Very quickly, 6 points and 4 rebounds, 4 assists for Travion Graham. He and the Pilots are coming alive here in the 4th. One of the keys on that last play, the Pilots doing such a better job closing the gaps on the Ghosthawks dribble drive. They had to get that one free and go on the fast break the other way. One element that the Pilots have been missing and still able to notch victories. They need Justin Lu Junxiang to mount a comeback, especially at home. The Pilots have recently been on a 3-1 record without Justin, playing the Ghosthawks twice, claiming victory in both. More pressure from way out wide. The first foul of the quarter is Anderson claiming he caught basketball. Both teams got to stay cool. We have a lot of ball game left. Gumao and McCallan going the same direction. Now Gumao switches left. Back to Brooks. Forced into a miss. Artino played the good defense. The Ghosthawks respond. Man defense out wide as Justin keeping the dribble alive. Back to Anderson. Taking the deep shot, almost, as Graham had it poked away. But Pilots basketball. Here in the 4th, Ghosthawks 2 for 5 with 5 turnovers. Ethan to inbound. Graham and Artino on the screen. Rifle to Will, but he was flying out of bounds. 4 seconds left as Ethan blocked. And just out of bounds off of the Pilots. Good defense. Justin, a little bit too much velocity on that pass. Would have been the best opportunity. McCallan, credit to him for not getting duped by that up fake. No score yet since the timeout. It's Gaibi and Brooks on the top of the horns. Gumao Aisto floats it up and in. Good patient play, taking advantage of the opportunity as Ethan streaks through. Dangerous pass, and Gabby with the steal and foul in transition. Now Yang Yifeng is going to request a timeout, get another look. A set play that the Ghosthawks like. And maybe Ethan has an argument that Gumao ripped up with his arms. Very quickly, William Martino is joined by Chen Jiangsuang and Lu Junxiang as double-digit scores for the Pilots. Meanwhile, on the game, 5 Ghosthawks already scoring in double digits. Now don't forget, Fardas Amick with 4 personal fouls. Let's see if he returns to action soon. Only 6 minutes left in the game. The Pilots fans letting their presence be felt. Voting the Ghosthawks out of their timeout. Breaking the huddle after the Pilots. So a sideline out of bounds off of the transition foul. Ghosthawks setting up Floppy. Ball getting loose though, and Jamal will recover by Brooks. The defense swarms, but leaving Lewis open. That shot unable to fall. Out of the Pilot spawn, deep positioning for Will and fouled. Deep positioning on Brooks, and it will be Damon. That'll be his personal foul, the 3rd of his night. Martino off the mark. Pilots on the night, only 7 for 15. Graham missed a couple early in the game. Martino 0 for 8 and misses the putback, though the ball is popped up. Travion Graham fighting for it. And then a whistle. That'll catch the Ghosthawks up 2 team fouls. Sure, the Pilots would prefer to be more clinical than get fouled. Graham, another of the Pilots that struggle from the charity stripe. Just as I said that, easy with the first. 7 points, 5 boards for Travion Graham. Gets the bounce. How about that? Graham will get some rest. Amdi will join Martino in the front court. McAllen now guarded by Jackie as the switch comes. Wayward with a shot. Moving down court. Owen pops up a shot as Andy tries to stuff it close. And another foul. That time a little tougher for the Ghosthawks in transition to get better positioning. And Coach Corner making a change as well. Gabby with his 3rd personal will be subbed out. Low line drive, nothing but net. Coming into tonight, 65% from the line and only 23 attempts. Not a big sample size. Not gentle enough. Goes 1 for 2. Amick guarded by Martino. Brooks tries to squeeze free. Now Gumal on the flare to Baisa, pops it up and in and out. Pretty good look as Jackie will jog it up the floor. Ethan directing traffic. Rare situation where he and Owen are in the floor together. Both of them point guards, most of the time subbing for each other. trying to get Amdi on the big-to-big pass, but the Ghosthawks turn it over. Foul in transition. It's more Pilots free throws, I expect. No, just a sideline out of bounds before the release, before the steps.
It's a good shot, Bison. Keep shooting it. It's a great shot.
Brown will return in for Amdi. Here in the fourth quarter, the Ghosthawks have 5 turnovers. Martino from the elbow. Spins into a tough shot as Damon Brooks stands tall. Aim it from the high post. Over to Brooks on the left. Open shot is made. Damon putting through the first three-point shot for the Ghosthawks here in the fourth. Pilots ball out of bounds will give them a chance to sub in Justin and Travion. You know, look, Martino beat late to match up and contest. Now it's Travion Graham's chance on the post up. Over to Justin, free for 3, airballs it. How about another chance? Thank the point guard. Off the glass, a miss, and Alec Brown this time with one hand stuffs it. I haven't said Alec Brown's name that much in this game as he's only attempted 7 field goal attempts. Well, 2 of them are dumb, so. Closing time. Justin deflects that out of bounds. Justin kind of on his way up floater. Don't see that too often. Trying to avoid aiming. 6 seconds on the clock. And we'll have to earn it from the line. Gumal and Fardas ball screen. See that slip pass coming all the way. It's a 3-point game with 2:29 left on the clock. Fardas, a 57% free throw shooter. That one climbs out. A motion for the Pilots as a foul will be called against the Ghosthawks. Brown was screening for Justin, and Justin was patient for it. Started a dribble drive as Bison was reaching, holding Brown. Definitely didn't look initially that way because Bison tripped. See, the referee did not catch Brown grabbing at his jersey. Here a pin drop as Justin, a low line drive, strokes it. One more free throw coming up. Remember, the Pilots have not played in this building for more than 150 days as that one rattles in. One possession game. Under 2 minutes when this shot goes up to the open corner. Wang Luxiang, how about from 10 feet, rolls it through. Here's with the Steelers. Called him a Little Lou. Justin, as the ball's deflected off of Jackie's hand and out of bounds. So a score and a stop for the Ghosthawks. Trying to get to Ame down low. Jackie hounds. Now ball screen by Sa. This time it's covered up as Wang Luxiang fumbles it out of bounds. Pilots call timeout. Here you see slip through his hands and just when the Ghosthawks maybe not put the game away, but really secure this next stretch.
I think they've been scoring a lot against us.
While on the pilot side, the players and coaches are huddled up. The Ghosthawks, meanwhile, have a long coaches meeting first. The first season pilots, as Yang Yifeng took over in the interim, ended up #2 in the league that year with a 10-win, 14-loss record, and owned the tiebreaker against the Dreamers 5-3. And that's why they were the higher seed in that best-of-5 playoff series. The first 2 games being played right here in Taoyuan Arena, much different configuration. His comeback in the 4th quarter, fueled by the Pilots' defense and offensive rebounding. 11 offensive rebounds in this quarter alone. They own the 19-8 second chance points advantage. Coming into the 4th, down by 15. Brown screen for driving kick out. Now it's Justin's turn. Takes it up, clean defense on the putback by Justin. Closes the gap. Under a minute to go. Remake, screens, and now re-screens as Uma Weijiao wants the ball. Clutching shot missed. Brown with the board. Jackie is drawing the whistle. And 2 free throw attempts with a chance to tie. That's definitely tough to take if you're the Ghosthawks. But at the same time, you gotta see how they did not wall off in transition. There was hand fighting earlier. On the replay, it certainly looks like Li Jiakong is losing his legs by quite a bit.
You should hand in your whistle. It's no foul.
Jackie, a 75% free throw shooter. Clock's in the 1st. This one to take the tie. As the Pilots at 26-12 here in the 4th. Short with it as Damon Brooks fumbles it out of bounds. That's a real tough break. No Pilot in the vicinity. 2-for-1 opportunity for the Pilots, in fact. That is a tough break. Must have been feeling the pressure where the Pilots, as mentioned, prolific on the offensive rebounds with 32 as a team. That's even more than their defensive rebounds. Meanwhile, the Ghosthawks, 10 offensive rebounds, 30 on the defensive side. So if you can believe it, the Pilots are doing the Houston Rockets 2026, crashing the boards for everything. It was the Pilots who called timeout. I believe that is their last full timeout of the quarter. As Alex Brown, 3 from 3, cashes it. Barely 3 seconds off the clock, and the Pilots take back the lead. A double screen by 2 guards springs Brown free. Gumal Wage out a counter, did not put rotation on it. And wait a minute, we got a foul, I believe, on the rebound. The Pilots won't send the Ghosthawks to the line, though. They're saying it's on Jackie, as now the Ghosthawks want to call timeout. There you see the rugby scrum. Jackie and Justin closing the doors on Aimhig. Remember, the Pilots ice cold from three-point land in the first half. In the second half, 5 for 13. It's good for 38%.
Screening above defender, and as soon as you come up, you two guys really need to screen it.
Ghosthawks' last bucket, I should say. As you see Jackie in the area, maybe he's got the argument as Aimhig does hook his left arm. The Ghosthawks' last bucket with 1:58 on the clock. Lewis Wangusha with the dribble pull-up jumper. One of the 2 buzzer beaters in this regular season, both by the Pilots. Initially was Travion Graham's game winner in overtime against the Ghosthawks. Maybe the Ghosthawks want some revenge here on the road. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Gumal to inbound to the corner by Sa. Puts it up for 3, no good. Andy's got his hands on it, and they whistle a foul. Not the worst result, as that will send Andy to the line. Still 17.9 on the clock. Justin is at the scorer's table, but maybe they want to elect to have him seated. There you see Travion Graham still guarding the ball as the shot was put up. And a great job by Andy to position himself for that rebound. They're in a entanglement with Fardas Aimhig. Two free throws will put the Pilots up by 2 possessions. And he gets the first one to go. On the night, 2 for 3 from the line. He's also got 7 rebounds. Good with it. Substitutions first, as have to imagine the Ghosthawks will call timeout. Andy will go to the bench to a hero's welcome as the Ghosthawks will take their player call timeout. Well, the Pilots were able to sink a 3 by Alec Brown in less than 3 seconds, so reason to believe the Ghosthawks can do the same. Despite being only 4 for 15 from three-point land on the night, they have Gumal Weichat with a couple of 3 points made, and Damon Brooks. Both of those gentlemen 2 for 5 from the outside. Now, the reason why I bring up 3-point makes is because I say that because even if the Ghosthawks make a layup, Pilots could presumably just make 2 more free throws. Make it a 4-point game. Damon Brooks, dribble pull-up 3 on the move, airballs it, and it falls out of bounds. Silver lining is 13 seconds left on the clock.
5 seconds first.
Brown to inbound, just in, and they say off of White, despite a Baisa's headlong dive to go for the steal. Brown to inbound again. Ame trying to distract. Up close to Jackie. He's wrapped up, and the foul called. Jackie was 1 for 2 from the line in his last trip. I recall, led to another Pilots offensive rebound. That puts the Pilots up 93-87. We're looking at them icing their 11th home game on the season, only the 4th at home, as Ame with a cosmetic dunk. Ball is inbounded, 93-89. The Pilots complete the comeback here at home, and they have officially surpassed the Season 1 Braves for most wins in a 24-game season. Depending on the results of the first-round playoffs, this could be the last time these two teams face each other this season, or maybe it's a great preview of the potential finals matchup. Shall the Ghosthawks prevail over the Taoyuan Pauian Pilots?
on top of that. It's been tough, but now we're back home. Feels great.
Where did he come from?
就很开心能够回到主场，因为我们这季有3个联盟，然后一直旅行，然后今天能够回到主场，真的非常开心。
Tonight, the Ghosthawks seem to bring the playoff kind of intensity. How does that work for you guys in your preparation to go to Malaysia to try to claim a BCL AG's title and, of course, the Plus League title?
Yeah, I mean, it's perfect. We knew that they always play tough. I mean, they always come to play. So having that right before the playoffs start gets us back in the mindset of postseason. You know, we've had some games lately that didn't necessarily mean anything on the on the overall rankings, but just to get a game like that, tough game at the end, you know, important plays, big shots. That's what we need to do before the playoffs start. So it's good to have that.
就是我们知道猎鹰他们总是打得很拼，然后像在季后赛前有这样子的机会，能够训练这些关键的时刻，然后打这种高强度的比赛，对我们的准备来讲是非常的好。
One thing that was very different about this game, you guys had a new guy in leading the huddle. Tell us how Yang Yifeng and the staff drew up that last few plays, and one including the elevator for you. I don't think we've ever seen that in your tenure with the Pilots.
Yeah, I mean, we just, you know, everyone on the team knows what we need to do. We trust them, even if Yugi's got to go. Even if Yugi's got to be out, we trust the assistant coaches. We trust the guys on the team. Trust the right people to make the right plays. So that's all we got to do.
就是虽然是卡总现在出场了，但是我们还是相信我们所有人，包括我们的教练团，然后我们最后就是做出了好的战术，然后拿下这场比赛。
All right, thanks, Alec. Enjoy the victory. I guess you owed all the fans a high five in the circle, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right, appreciate it.
谢谢 Ryan。好的，请呢 Alec 来的签名。也谢谢 Cole。
跟着飞，一起飞向胜利的奖杯，梦想在我们前方发着光，勇敢飞。
好的，我们现在呢要请 Alex 来签上我们棉豆腐胜利小飞机。Take one picture. 好的，挂上胜利小飞机，接下来呢要来签胜利小球啦。签完之后就要送给现场的乘客。
跌倒过后，我们不后退。
好的，看到前方先合照一张，等一下哦，3、2、1。尖叫声在哪里？ 恭喜 Alex, come here again, Alex, come here again。来颁发一下我们最后的奖项。好，我们一起颁发这个棉豆腐的奖项。好的，看向前方 ，take a picture， 3、2、1。 OK， 掌声谢谢 Alex Brown。Thank you, Alex。接下来呢，我们还有2颗棉豆腐催眠面包枕头呢，要送给今天卖力干扰客队罚球的乘客。谢谢你们，谢谢。也谢谢应援好伙伴棉豆腐。看向中间的摄影师。 好，3、2、1， 耶！谢谢你们，谢谢，
感谢谢谢。
好的，比赛来到最后。
Welcome back to a victorious Taoyuan Arena. The TSG Ghosthawks take a 21-point lead at some point in the game, 15 points at the end of the third quarter, and Alec Brown with the go-ahead 3 as the Pilots then wrap things up with their now 20th victory on the season. Thanks to Alec Brown and thanks to the FTV crew to get me set up with the post-game interview. There's the final team statistics. Points, field goal shooting, three-point shooting, rebounds, assists, and turnovers from top to bottom. It seemed to me that the defense was the standout in this game with a combined 38 turnovers. In the points off a turnover department, the Pilots did have the 11-4 lead. And in second chance, with the Pilots able to grab 33 offensive rebounds. It's got to be some kind of record, as I also know that the Pilots had the shortest lead or shortest time in the lead in any victory this season. And one of the most noteworthy storylines is Ghosthawks earning 2 straight technicals in a sequence, and the first time in his tenure with the Pilots, ejected from the game. Yang Yifeng taking the reins, leading the team to a victory along with the staff. Tomorrow, the Pilots look to complete the undefeated home record on the 2025-2026 Plus League season. On behalf of Qiu Dazhong and Cai Jijing, I've been Ryan Chen. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you in the next one.